Hello and welcome. This is me, Yoshi's Crash, talking about the Game Awards. As you can see on screen, I will be co-streaming. So tomorrow when it appears, which I'm feel bad I forget the time. I think it's around 8 o'clock. The time I'm recording this is 11:20, so I'm a little tired. But I really wanted to get my thoughts and predictions out of the way. Um, for predictions in terms of like what categories win what, I'll be very interested to find out myself, considering not a lot of really big games came out this year. For Xbox and PlayStation both, they're primarily waiting for their new systems to come out, and even then, when the systems came out, they didn't exactly get a lot of support for them, or at least a lot of big name support, like right off the bat, like a lot of games. I mean, neither did the Switch when it came out. Only like nine. Basically, Zelda carried it for the first 2 months. But for the Game Awards itself, for the Game of the Year, I believe it'll be a fight between Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy VII. I haven't heard much about Ghost of Tsushima. To me, The Last of Us Part 2 is uh, split in terms of the gaming community for story. So, from what I understand, the gameplay is still there. It's amazing in terms of gameplay. So if it's just judged on gameplay merits alone, I believe it stands a chance of winning. But if the story has anything to say about it and some of the political points on it, um, I don't think so. So it could, I'm just gonna guess between Animal Crossing and Final Fantasy VII. Doom Eternal to me didn't feel like it was that big. Hades, while very impressive that an indie game made it to Game of the Year, I don't think it'll win. And the final game that I'm forgetting off the top of my head, I don't think that'll win either. So, yeah. But for all the other categories, I'm very excited to see what they'll show off, what they'll showcase in general. I'm really hoping that for this year, they actually decide to show off the awards. Last year, I was a little disappointed that they just kind of boom, 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 boom. This award, that award, this award, that award. It's like we don't really care about the people that actually got the awards. They got them, they got them, but we're not gonna let them get a moment just to say thank you. We gotta burst through the show, and while I love the world premieres and everything else, I love those. I really want the people who got the awards to be able to have their moment in the sun to be like, yes, I earned this. So, yeah. But for the world premieres, bring them on, man. I love the world premieres. Personally, and I have more predictions on the world premieres than I do on like who will actually win Game of the Year and all these other categories and whatnot. For world premieres, I personally think that we're going to be shown The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild 2 because next year is Zelda's 35th anniversary. Um, so that'll be important. I think Nintendo's going to want to come out strong, considering that this year, I mean, in terms of sales, Nintendo's done amazingly well. Animal Crossing's been a powerhouse, and every other game that they've released has done well. But the thing is that I feel like some of their heavier hitters will definitely come out next year. I believe Breath of the Wild 2 will come out next December. They'll probably talk about Metroid. If not, I think Bayonetta 3, Shin Megami Tensei 5, they all have chances of appearing. Like last year, Nintendo only showed up with like 3 games, and none of them were really that memorable. I think one of them was like Crypt of the Necrodancer too, or like Cadence of Hyrule or something like that. I can't really remember. It wasn't really that memorable. But I was watching Game Explain, and they said that a lot of your team. No, it wasn't Game Explain. It was Spawnwave. He's saying that like a lot of your uh not third party, like basically Nintendo themselves, a lot of their own studios, their own refresh for new games. They've had time to create new stuff. So I would like to see what new stuff they have planned even for Mario. I would love a new Mario Party, a new Mario Sports game. I personally think that if Nintendo was going to show off new hardware, now would be the perfect time for Switch Pro, something like that nature. So, yeah, that's pretty much that, you know. It's just me right now, just kind of talking, thinking, doing my own little thing. If you really want to listen to this, go right ahead. It's just me kind of giving my general thoughts on what's happening. Um, but I don't really have much in terms of PlayStation and Xbox. Also for Nintendo, I think that they have a good chance and possibility of releasing news on the next Smash Brothers character. So I'm very, very excited for that. But apparently, actors like Tom Holland, Brie Larson, Gal Gadot are all gonna appear. Why, I don't know. For Tom Holland's case, is probably for the Uncharted movie to get some hype for that. Gal Gadot, 1984 for Wonder Woman, and Brie Larson, I have no idea why she's there. I mean, they brought Vin Diesel out last year for a very crappy Fast and Furious game. No one's talking about it. So, yeah. That's pretty much my spiel on the Game Awards and Nintendo, what's happening, what I would love to see in world premieres and everything else. Whatever I see, I'll be very excited for. Much more energy than what I have right now. It's 11:30 at night when I'm recording this, so yeah. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you all tomorrow at the Game Awards, which I believe is around 7:30 or 8. So thank you so much again, and I will see you all later. Bye.